What's going on, average Elden Ring player? It's good to see you. What's going on, my fellow Titans? Welcome back to Elden Ring. It's been long 2 days. Long 2 days. Woo! Getting a little sickly today. But we're making it work. Anyway, it's been 2 days, my boy. Calm down. I was out playing soldier in the field. Um Basically we were out there for doing some mandatory training for the last couple days. Crimson Blood. Ooh. Did you manage to beat Radagon, my friend? Because if you haven't, that's okay. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Ah. No, you haven't beat him yet? What? I figured by now you beat him. Hey man, it's okay. That boss fight's rough after you. Like the first try seems like promising. You're like, oh, I can do this. This ain't nothing. And then out of nowhere, just bam, nothing. It's like holy shit. Um, yeah. I am the tired. So just I didn't play anything yesterday. That's okay. I didn't play anything either yesterday or the day before, unfortunately, because I had to. Wednesday and Thursday was long days. Cool thing was I got to hold up the 240 Bravo, which is a type of weapon system, and I got to see that I am quite strong because I managed to hold on to it and clear rooms with that thing if I need to. Not for very long, but damn, I'll be damned if I didn't do a good job with it. Uh, let's see. Today's Friday, so we're about to start the weekend off right. I do have drinks at some point. I'm making myself a drink at some point, so it's not too bad. I need to message. Oh, anyway, it's been a rough day, rough couple of days. But we're back home now. We're able to actually do the fun thing that is streaming Elden Ring, where runes are very low for this week. We haven't been able to do shite this entire week. So I'll have to do my best to grind up both on and off cam for the next like 2 weeks in order to catch up. Because we should be at around like 40k, 40 mil runes at least at this point. But it's a little bit of a struggle. I'm getting kind of sickly because I had to deal with some chemicals out there. Doesn't feel like, yeah, I get that. You could still do some of the people's side quests, which actually kind of helps you delay that ending. Oh hell, I got people fucking at my door. One moment, friendings. I'll be right there. I will be right back, friendings. Let's get this bird real quick. Fighting bosses is fun, so that's why you do it again. This time as a stronger person. Alright, well, I'll be right back. Yeah, it's fine. We'll look at that. Oh, sure? Yeah, this is my daily stream. I wasn't able to yesterday or the day before. Of course, I mean, we worked and then I was so exhausted. We got a special guest today. We got our boy Davis here. He's been in the chat before. Microphone. What?
Was over here
Yes.
in the chat.
Oh, right now it's just average Elden Ring player. But I know Hair and Kayla will probably join in a couple minutes here.
Oh, it's another guy.
Yeah, I'm just grinding still. I was gonna do because Tuesdays and Thursdays are adventure days where I go out and I do like random quests or I try and find certain things.
Gotcha.
But I'm just right now trying to get max level. Right, that's the whole point of the little daily streams. I'm getting pretty close. I can level up once right now. It takes so many runes. It takes almost 3 million runes to level up once. But strength's maxed out, health is almost maxed out, intelligence is almost maxed out, and everything else is above 60, except for dexterity and faith. I need to level up both because I will get there at some point. Um, Let me. I got I got messages coming in from everybody at this point.
That was me yesterday and earlier this morning.
Yeah.
Bro, I was just stopping by to say what's up. I'm about to go grab some food.
Oh yeah. What you getting?
Jack and Bob, you want it?
Yes, please. Let me text you real quick.
I say you Jack and
Yeah, I got you. Let me get you. I'm gonna do it off of Signal since I'm already on here.
No, it's fine.
It should be a number 7, but I'll just say the name of it. Burger, make me happy. I also can't drive right now. I've had 5 shots in my whiskey sour.
I got you, brother. Don't even worry about it.
Give me. Listen, average elderly player. If I could, I would, but I can't. He's the last chat he put on the bottom right here.
Give me food too.
Um, I got a real easy order anyway. Nah, yeah, it's close enough, right? All right, it's real simple. Just literally read it like that. They should know exactly what's going on with it.
Oh yeah, I just got it.
Oh, I need to plug in my controller. Where's my water bottle? Let me get my cord. Well, I was busy the past few days. Day. Dude, I was already smoked up shit on others and then fight for them. He was like, he'll talk about someone like that. I'm like, then tell him so to bring his fucking mask. But I was my bad. What I'm saying. I was going to say this. Oh, I know. Oh, I know. You're good. Trust me. We'll talk. Hey, come back around like when you come back with the food. It'll probably be around like 18, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. How we doing with the stream right now? All right, brother. All right. I apologize for that little delay. That was a very close friend and a coworker of mine. He is solid every time I talk with him. He's always been a good guy to me, and we're going to make sure it stays that way. There are times though. Oh! Did Elden Ring freeze? I think Elden Ring is doing the freezing. There we go. Okay. There are times where things kind of get out of hand, and he's one of those guys that just solid across the board. He always helps me out, always picks me up when I'm feeling down. He's like hair that way. But yeah, we do what we do, and thankfully he's going to get me some food, and I appreciate him for that because, quite frankly, I'm. The past 3 days have made me violent towards my coworkers, and he's one of the only ones I'm not feeling violent towards. And it's kind of getting to me a little bit, but at the same time, we fight on because we're just better. We're better people. We're gonna be stronger people. Titans don't take no. Titans don't look at a challenge and then run from it. We just don't. We're not like that. We're not fucking weak. We're not weak people. So we do what we do. As for you, my friend, average Elden Ring player, I would tell you to keep trying. It's gonna get a little like boring. I get it, but never give up. Never what? Never back down. Never what? I never give up. I never give up. Never. Legend of the Lethal Titans. They never give up. None of the Titans give up. Gotta sneeze. Fuck! I sneezed while fighting this guy. All right. So. Yeah, we're having a little fun, but we never give up, you know? That's one of my characteristics for this Elden Ring character. I will bash my head against any brick wall, and I will make it so the brick wall breaks before I do. That is how you live this life. You always go in through it that way. It's going to be a better time if you do it that way. Never let anyone get you down. Never. You may lose sometimes, but you won't stay down. That's the biggest thing. Personally, there have been times where I really, really want to go, like, just fucking lay down somewhere and just give up for a little bit. But no, can't do that. I'm not allowed to do that. Not because I can't, and not because I won't, but because I just don't feel like I could. Like, I physically feel like it'd be impossible for me to give up. Because I would just always feel frustrated and stressed until I got it done. So, it just takes a little bit of that drive, you know? And you gotta help other people out. But like you said, there's difference between giving up and taking a break. For instance, I take breaks from games all the time. That's why I play games with my buddy Garcia, uh, and my buddy Dumars and Dewberry. You know, I play games with them all the time. All sorts of different games. Speaking of which, we should have a content warning stream coming out soon because that game is so much fun. We played a little bit of it. We got used to it a little bit. I did try and stream it the first time, but it was on the same day that we were having internet issues, and it just kind of fucked up the whole thing. So more to follow on that. We may actually upload some videos and edit some videos of that stuff together, which would be really fun. I'm trying to get into some video editing, so that way I can give you guys better content in case I'm not there for streams. Because genuinely, there are times where I could just probably record this for like, I don't know, 2 hours, something like that, maybe 3, and cut it down to like 1 hour, and then save those for days that I can't be here like I was the past 2 days. It happens, you know? It happens. But I'm thinking of getting into video editing and trying it that way, you know? Gotta kill 3 more NPCs before I can summon boss and peroxide. So yeah, tell me a little bit about that if you don't mind. I saw that you were saying you were playing a game called Peroxide on Roblox. I've never really gotten into Roblox. It's not that I don't think it's interesting. It's just that I've never really gotten into it, you know? So like, what is it about, if you don't mind me asking? Like, what is Peroxide in there? Peroxide is Bleach A and E. Oh, Bleach game. Oh! So it's like Bleach anime game in Roblox? Ooh, that sounds fun. Peroxide. That makes sense. Bleach and Peroxide. Okay, that makes sense now. That's kind of funny. The fact that they made Bleach, but they call it Peroxide. That's pretty good. So are there like the usual cast and stuff in there, or is it just like a I don't want to say off-brand, but kind of like a copycat of it? There's races, okay. 4 races. There's 4 races, okay. So like, what else is about there? You know? Oh man, I am feeling kind of sick, but I'm okay. Just a little snivelly lately. Hollow, Quincy, Soul Reaper, and Fullburger. I've kind of figured those were going to be the classes you can choose. I'm guessing you can't multi-class like Ichigo, where he's all 4. Because if you could, that'd be fucking cool, but at the same time, I get it. Level 60 and max my Shikai. Oh, bet! So you're just like Ichigo. I can max that Shikai out. I do need to watch the newest Thousand Year War Blood arc. I need to watch that at some point. $85 for your monk. Oh, okay, okay. That's not too bad. You're almost there. About another 25 levels. Just like me, you gotta level up like crazy. There should be a weapon in this game in the DLC that requires you to have 99 of a stat. I got all the stats. Okay, bet. That's good to see. Got all the stats. That's pretty cool. I'll have to look into that a little bit because it does sound interesting, but at the same time, I prefer playing games with friends, except like Elden Ring. Man, when I play with some of my friends, it's the funniest thing every time, and it's so cool. But I just wish it was more seamless, you know? I didn't have to keep resummoning them after every boss fight. I didn't have to download mods in order to do stuff like that. It's like there's things that they could have done with it, and I completely understand why they do it the way they do it. It's mainly a solo player game for that reason. But it still would be fun, you know, every once in a while to just kind of do something like this with friends. Which is why I like friend-based games. That's basically one of the big things that I love the most. It's why I play Helldivers. It's why I play Content Warning, Dark and Darker. I play a lot of games that you guys may not see off stream, and it's always because I always have issues trying to stream those games. I don't know why. It's a little strange, but I always have issues streaming other games aside from Elden Ring. Ooh, this game is multiplayer. That's good to see. You can do invasions for accessories, and there's clans. You see, I prefer more co-op games. I do. Like, I'm not opposed to doing PvP. I really am not, because like Dark and Darker is PvP. I've played Apex Legends on the channel before. I played Fortnite before, as much as I don't like that game. I'm starting to like it a little bit, but I still don't like it fully. But PvP games, I just there's a certain level of like crapness because I'd rather have fun with the game than try and sweat, you know. But at the same time, there's some of those days where I feel competitive and I want to be like, yeah, you know what? Let's go play some Apex or some fucking Rainbow Six Siege and just have a good time, you know. But overall, I'm not really for PvP because someone's out there being too sweaty at all times. The higher rank, the better your accessories. Okay, that's kind of cool. Like you have a group of people in a party, they can do an S rank invasion. Okay, so is that PvP or PvE? Because if it's PvE, that sounds dope. Like get like a nice big chunky boss with a group of people and just beat it. One of the games that I actually do enjoy PvP is games like Devour or In Silence. You know those horror games that allow one of you to be the killer. I haven't really liked Dead by Daylight just because there's just too many things to do. But the simplistic ones like Devour, and In Silence, those games just to me are just so good because it's like yes, you have another player controlling the creature, but it's like it's fair on both ends. Like the creature can kill you real easily if you're not on top of your stuff, but also you can get out pretty easily and evade the creature if you do everything right. Um, Fuck. Hate these fucking sniffles, man. Might need to put some rubbing alcohol around my nose to clear it out. Some Vicks Vapor Rub. That Hispanic way of clearing out everything. That being said, you know, this week wasn't a bad time. It wasn't a bad experience going out to do the training that we did today, this week or today. Hey, yo, Blackjack! Wow, new name? New name just dropped. Oh, your iPad broke. Damn. You can increase your max level by increasing your stats. Oh, okay, that's kind of cool. Blackjack, how you doing, brother? I know you have a different name, but at the same time, how you doing? It's been a couple of days. I had to go out to the field and spend the night out in the outdoors, you know, for my job. But it is what it is, you know. How you doing, Blackjack? My max level I can reach is Ace. Right now is A7. Well, there you go. You'll be able to get your Bankai pretty soon. You're sleepy? Brother, I know it's like midnight for you around this time. Like, it's late night. Why don't you just sleep? Catch me on the weekends, you know? I stream early morning, or not early morning, but I stream in the mornings here, which should be around, like, maybe your mid-afternoon, evening. You haven't had lunch yet. Sir! Why are you not eating? What the hell, man? Why are you doing the thing that I do? Dinner. Okay. About to say, you haven't had lunch? Excuse me. We gotta take care of ourselves in this community. What's going on? Why are you doing the things you're doing? Come on, talk to me. By the way, I haven't streamed, like, I haven't done really any sort of, like, good leveling in the past week, essentially. So, like, this is the runes we had at the start of the week. I can't even talk properly. That's how bad it's been. But, you know, we're doing what we do. Just, so why don't you have a little snacky snack or some sort, you know? Like a little bit of something. Ah, okay, that's why. Okay, that makes sense. Well, you know, you have to get your rest. I can understand that. I can respect that. I haven't slept in 3 days, so I get that. I got what is that, 100? 117 strength. Sweet! I wish we could max. I wish we can go past 100 or 99 in this game. And then I never end up eating. Brother, go grab a snack. A snack of some sort, please. I'm begging you. I'm begging you, please. Go take care of yourself. Eat some food. I do 14 damage during M1s. Don't know what that means, but that sounds pretty cool. Man, Blackjack, if I could, I'd send you some Hispanic food right now. But I don't think it's gonna make you in time for your per M1. What again? I don't understand what M1 is. Sweet, there we go. Just have a quick little sandwich, Blackjack. A little ham and cheese, be good for the soul. And then as for you, Elden Ring player, I don't understand what 14 damage per M1 is, but that sounds good from how you're playing it, how you're saying it. Unless you're trying to say millisecond, I don't know. Regardless, we're gonna keep the stream not short, but shorter today, just because it's been a rough couple of days, and I really need to try and get some sleep. It's been rough, to say the least. I haven't slept in 3 days. It's kind of a problem. Like the last stream we did, what was it? Tuesday? Yeah, Tuesday. Last stream we did Tuesday. That was the day I really didn't get much done per se. Oh, for fuck's sakes. Mother. I'm glad we're not doing the drinking challenge today, because that would be fucking 4 drinks right there. So when do you get hallucinations? So I haven't actually had hallucinations. Now, here's the funny thing, is that I don't know if I get hallucinations. So, the reason I say that, right? Last year, 2023, from January 2nd, no, from November of 2022 till around July 2023, I didn't get much sleep. I got maybe like, and where's the Canadian basketball child? I don't know, man. I don't know if he's subbed or not. It'd be kind of cool if he was here, but I haven't seen him since that stream. It means every hit I deal with my sword does 14 damage. Oh, okay, that's kind of cool. Oh, mouse one. Duh, that makes sense. Okay. And then Blackjack. Like I said, from November 2022 till like July 2023, I didn't sleep well during those times. I got maybe like an hour a week of sleep. And then while I was deployed in Saudi Arabia all of 2023, I really didn't sleep. It was just a rough time. I was going through a stressful time at that point. I was going through a very hard time in my heart and in my mind during those times. So I could not sleep, even though I tried. Like I would literally be laying in darkness for 9-10 hours on days that I had kind of off, and I'd just be there throughout the entire night, just awake, just trying to toss and turn and try and sleep, and nothing. And it's the worst. It's the worst feeling, because like I'll just sit up and I'll just be like, look, I've already been awake for the entirety of the time, and it just turned into a very bad situation where I was up for like, I think the longest stretch I was actually awake for was somewhere around, I don't know, like what was it, like fucking 7 or 8 days straight. Huh? Yeah, going through a hard time, but I'm very sorry for your loss, average Elden Ring player, and your cousin's loss, obviously, because the mom. But yeah, going through hard times like that, it for certain people it affects everyone differently. And when I was going through those hard times, I just couldn't sleep, even during the day, even when I was around people, or when I was by myself in the nighttime. You know, there's nothing I could do. I just could not sleep. So the longest stretch of time I went without any sort of sleep at all, not even like 2-3 minutes of it, was like 8-9 days, and I didn't hallucinate because I had so much work to do. I had things to do. People were around me, keeping me awake. I had to fight for my life essentially to stay sane. But I don't know how else to put this other than like I didn't really hallucinate as much because I think my body just wouldn't let me. Because I was so grieved by what was happening to me in my life at that time. that I physically couldn't allow myself any reason to be out of health. I couldn't allow myself to kind of like accept the fact that I'm still kind of like human in a way, because I am, obviously. I'm not anything special. I'm a human being, but I couldn't allow myself to be that, because human beings, they have pain, they feel torment, they feel stress, they feel anger, they feel sadness, and I just did not want to feel any of that. So my brain tricked itself. My brain tricked itself into becoming kind of almost demonic in nature, just very stone-faced, robotic. I just couldn't. I was just all business and putting on a front for most of the time that I was deployed. And like I said before, hair kind of pulled me out of that funk, and then I started sleeping at least somewhat regularly. But I was so stressed these past couple of days, I just haven't slept. I know for me, I start misreading signs really bad. I start stuttering really bad, and like miss saying words whenever it's lack of sleep. And it happens to me so often at this point, it's a joke between me and my friends. It's like I'll say something, but it doesn't come out properly. So they're like, "What are you, drunk, or do you not been sleeping well?" And it's always a good time whenever that stuff happens. I'm also kind of getting sick, I think, from being out in nature for so long. I literally was sleeping outside, if that makes sense. Like everything was just kind of lining up horribly for us, but it was nice. I liked being outdoors and all that stuff. And on top of that, I was looking up at the stars. It was really nice. I got to see all the stars. We were out in the like with no light pollution blocking the stars and stuff. Got to see the full moon, even though it was only in a waning phase. It was so cool. Like it's just, I love nighttime skies. They're just so awesome to me, because that's actually how the universe looks. Daytime is different for us because the sun is shining on the planet, but 90% of space is kind of dark aside from that. That's kind of cool. Um, that being said, again, average Elden player, I saw your message again. Even though I already said it, I am sorry for your loss and your cousin's loss, and I'm hoping that you both have gotten time to properly grieve and mourn and kind of build up that, like, I don't want to say tolerance, but like kind of that self strengthening aspect where it's like, all right, this happened and I loved them, but they're gone, and I will join them someday, but not I need to keep fighting today. That's good to have. So keep that up. And as for you, Blackjack, I'm not gonna lie, I stutter and I slur my words, and my words get all sorts of crazy. So that's why it becomes a joke in my coworkers area, and they're just like, "Oh, what are you, drunk, or you just not been sleeping well?" And it's always a fun time whenever people tell me that type of stuff, because that's their way of asking if I'm okay, but also their way of like making light of the situation, so that way I still feel kind of normal to them and all that stuff. Because I'm not gonna lie to y'all, there are days that I just feel like I'm not normal. I don't know how I'm a creature, I'm a freak of nature type thing. And I'm glad to see that some people that I work with, that I'm friends with, they all support me, and even though I'm kind of like this. That being said, we do what we do. We're gonna make sure that this all works out in the end. I know I yap a lot too, so don't mind me. I just get this way whenever I just have nothing else to say. Sunlight makes what? I can't see that. Sunlight makes me do everything better. I'm a plant for sure. Ha! I'm not gonna lie, sunlight does make me do everything better. I can drive better, I can function better, I can feel better. Sunlight does wonders for the soul and for the body. I will say though, the nighttime is different, Photosynthesis. I am a plant. I'm still very infected. Oh, don't worry, friending. I know I'm a little sickly right now, but we're both gonna get through this together. Photosynthesis. We gotta stand out in the sun and let it burn away all the sadness and depression. Gotta let it burn away all the sorrow we have and all the sickness that we have. I'm getting a little sickish because I spent so long out there. I hope an Elden Ring player doesn't get too bad either. I really hope you're doing all right, brother. Don't get too crazy with staying indoors. Get up, move around every once in a while. Sometimes that helps out. Like, I need to get to the gym badly. It's good for my mental health. It's good for my physical health. I love the gym. I'm old enough that where it won't affect me if I lift super heavy and get all crazy. So I gotta make that happen more often. But we'll make things work. We only got a couple more minutes here. I want to say about 3 more minutes. Mainly because today I'm just exhausted. I haven't slept in 3 days. Things have gone crazy. I genuinely believe that I really need to get some rest today. There's something off about today that I just really need to get some rest. But at the same time, it's been 2 days that I was out there, and I promised every single day I do a stream. I would have loved to do a stream out there, but it would have really compromised military intelligence aspect and security, operational security. So I decided, you know what? I'm just going to do what I do best and do it the right way. I'll wait 2 days and all that stuff. Okay, but are the barracks loud? Yes and no. So it depends, right? If everyone's partying and they have the music blasting loud and all that stuff, then you can't be very loud, yes. But I have an entire room to myself right now because I'm an NCO, so I've got a little bit special privilege there. Um, and I basically, like I said, I get a room to myself, so I don't have to worry about super loud noises being in the same room as me. And I can put noise canceling headphones on. I can put on whatever I need to put on. I sometimes put music on, very soothing music, rainstorms, beach sounds, all the fun things to put on. And they do help. It really does help in soothing me. I feel relaxed whenever I'm there trying to sleep, but I just can't fall asleep. I'll feel relaxed though. So in the morning I'm feeling kind of refreshed, but it's never a sleep refresh. Then there's just some of those days where I'm basically just existing. I'm just trying my best to get through it. But then there's those days where I just take like a 2 hour nap and it recharges me. Like I just got full charge. I'm ready to fight a bear on my own. I'm feeling like a god. I'm feeling like perfect cell as soon as he absorbed 18. And because of that, I look forward to those little naps because they do help. They do a lot for me. So that's why I never downgrade or downplay anyone's like rest time. Like if you're napping, I may make fun of you after the fact, like, hey man, you were sleeping like a goddamn baby. Sound like a chainsaw getting started up when you're snoring. I might make fun of you depending on little things here and there, but I'll never actively be upset or actually hurt your feelings because you happen to take a nap or something like that. Rest is important. Get to sleep all you can because there's gonna be a time where you can't sleep at all. And I'm glad I'm going through it now rather than later. Speaking of which, I have to go to the doctor at some point to see if they can figure out why I can't sleep. But it's just been a little bit tricky because of the whole fucking military thing. So we'll make it happen. But yeah. So we're actually gonna go ahead and call this stream probably like right around now. Actually, I might do one more pass through just so I can get to 10 mil. So we'll get to 10 mil and then we'll call the stream. We're back. We're back for the near future, for the foreseeable future. So we shouldn't have any more missed streams. We shouldn't. And that being said, obviously I'll keep you guys posted on it. Once I get to 500. Once I get to 500 subscribers, I'll make a Discord channel and all that stuff so I can keep you guys posted a little bit more often, more frequently, as well as have a little bit a few more moderators to keep an eye on the chat and all that stuff. So we're already at 116. We started off this this year and these streams at around 100 and I think 102, 103. So we're gaining people, and I'm really appreciative of it, and I appreciate you guys for subscribing and staying as interactive as possible. So I would like to thank you guys so much for that. But we got to 10 mil, so we're gonna go ahead and call the stream. I hope you guys have a lovely night wherever you're at, or good morning depending on where you're at. And once again, just very, very gently, I'd like to thank you all so much for watching, so much for joining me today. So yeah, we're gonna go ahead and we're also gonna go ahead and get off for now. I will try to probably stream some other games later tonight and tomorrow. Most likely it's gonna be Sunday, but we'll see what happens. But thank you guys so much for coming to join me, and I would like to thank you all and see you guys